So Kyle, you play Spurs,
Ooh,
but first, let's start Man City versus not Liverpool.
that
Man
would be
City.
great.
I know Manchester City versus Newcastle United. The last time we played them, we beat them 4-0. That was Eddie Howe was in charge too, and the last Newcastle win was a 2-1 win back in 2018-19. I can remember Shelby scored in that game from distance. Can't remember the other goal scorer though. And they do have one win in 10 matches in all competitions. Eddie Howe, in 11 matches against Manchester City, 0 wins, 11 losses.
Well, who's
Okay?
he managed, bro?
He managed Bournemouth for 10 of those and once for Manchester for Newcastle. But don't forget, for Bournemouth, he did beat Liverpool. Don't forget that.
Oh, trust me, I don't.
Let me take a sip there on that one. But yeah. So right away, this is a different Newcastle team, of course, than the one that we played earlier this season. They've had some reinforcements, even though some of those are now on the treatment table. But these guys are coming back too. Some of these guys are coming back. Trippier is coming back, you know what I mean? And a few other guys that's been out injured. They've been playing some good football this season. They're a dangerous team. Carl, do you see Man City buckling against Newcastle United, and this game will be at the Etihad?
No,
No,
no.
right away, no,
There's
right?
just no. There's no way, dude. If it happens, great. Let's
Yeah.
go. But dude, no. Man City are just they're just flying, dude.
So even after what we would put out in the Real Madrid game, you think we'll still be okay for the weekend game? Because there's a stat out there that we weren't actually playing well after Champions League games, right, recently. But we nipped that in the bud against Leeds and show that the team has a lot of depth and we could go out there and do the business. I think we handled Newcastle. Newcastle is not a team. If you look at the record, one win across the last 10, you know, we've
Yeah.
been dominating for the last every season, doing a double. I could see us doing the double again. I could really see us doing the double again. I don't
Me
mean
too.
to come off, pump us or anything, but it's just how the team has been playing. And Newcastle have been in good form, but at home, and you guys broke that home spell. I think we'll handle business that way at home, even though we've messed up a couple times this season at home, though.
Yeah.
Spurs, Southampton, Crystal Palace, all
Right.
these teams come to mind. Liverpool as well, we drop points. So if we do drop points, that'll be great for you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but there's a possibility that you could drop points as well.
Oh yeah.
And we're not gonna linger too much on the City game. We're not really gonna linger too much on the upcoming games. This is just a little sniff of what's coming up on the weekend, because who knows what could happen in the matches in the Champions League. Players could get injured, whatever, could change the whole dynamic of things.
Yeah.
But just to preview the weekend, I think City should handle Newcastle, barring any slip ups, and go into the 37th match
Right.
day. Still maybe 1 point or hopefully four ahead of Liverpool.
No.
Yeah. Oh, not funny, right? Not funny.
No, definitely not. It's stressful,
Okay.
dude. I'm not even. It's like it's just stressful at this
You
point.
play Spurs, bro. You play Spurs. You come up against Spurs, Kyle. The last game, a 2-2 draw. And the last Spurs win, however, was a 4-1 win back in 2017. That's a long time. And Klopp with 9 wins, 1 loss, and 5 draws versus Spurs. But against Conte, he's only had 1 win and 3 draws and a loss. How worried are you playing Spurs? Or you're not worried at all? What's your thoughts?
I mean, out of all the teams remaining, I'm definitely more worried about Spurs. They got a lot of quality this past summer, into their squad. I really do think that they've hit form at the right time. I was wondering when they were going to click. They were playing really bad for a while, and I was like, "What is going on?" They have all this talent, but now they're playing up to their potential. They're hot. They just took down Leicester like easily, and they played well with that. I mean, could be anybody's game. Every time we play Spurs, it's a phenomenal matchup. It's a phenomenal matchup. So I'm excited, number one, for the match. But dude, why can't we play like a Southampton or something? We got to play
You have
Spurs.
him, though. You have him. You have
I
him.
know, but like you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a top 6 side for the end of the season when we're in this title race with you guys. It's just stressful.
Yeah, I know, man. Look. So, what do you think's gonna happen? Do you think you'll handle business though? Oh, it's too early to call right now. You're a
I think
bit
we should.
skeptical. You
I think we should.
shoulda, coulda, woulda in right now. You know what I'm
Well, yeah.
saying?
All right, let's put it this way. If there's any team that you would get hyped up for right now to play at Spurs, I think. Like, obviously City.
Yeah.
But you want to play Spurs. Like, these players want to go up against the best, don't they? So Spurs are hot right now. You want to go up and just prove how dominant you are. How much this would be my motivational talk to the team. They're like, look, City, easy schedule for the rest of the season. Go out and show them that it doesn't matter who you're coming up against, you can beat them and keep pace with them. Show them something like that. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even mention City, to be honest with you, but I'd probably say something like that. I'd be like, go show everyone in the world, doesn't matter what kind of pressure you're under, you can beat anybody anywhere.
Good TED talk, bro. Good TED talk, man.
That's what I do.
So look, it's kind of hard to call. It's hard to bet against you guys, seriously. You know, but if it's let me say this, man. If it's one team you're gonna drop points to, or you could drop points to, it is them, man. Because Heung-min Son, Kane, Kulusevski, you know, Højbjerg and Bentancur in the midfield, these guys have been working very hard. You know what I'm saying? So they're one team that could keep pace with you, but at the same time with Spurs, they could be so inconsistent that they could do well against Leicester and then come up against you, and you're like, okay, who are we playing here? MK Dons? You see what I'm saying?
Man United?
So, yeah. Or Man United, I should say.
That's what you should say.
You know, but yeah, they played their last home game today too, and it's so pathetic, man. They only got 2 games left to play. They played their last home game. Juan Mata played his last Manchester United home game as well. They won, and they won't make top 4. So that's a little victory for both of us too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God.
That's a little trophy for both of us. Let me give you a little imaginary trophy. Here you go.
Sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Could I get one back? Thank you, please.
Sure.
All right.
I didn't have it ready. Hold on.
All right, give me a bigger one. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
all right.
Well, you want a bigger one, or you want
for United's failure this season to make Champions League. All right. Damn, this one's a little too heavy.
Yeah, I told you. You asked for it. So.
But yeah, man. The schedule that's coming up, man. City play Real Madrid, then Newcastle, Wolves 3 days later, West Ham away, and round off the season against Aston Villa. While for you got Villarreal next, Spurs on Saturday, the Tuesday against Aston Villa on the road, against Chelsea at Wembley in the FA Cup on the 14th. Then 3 days after that against Southampton on the road, and then he finished it off on Super Sunday against Wolves. It's a tough schedule. I think the FA Cup fixture that's put in there could actually, work against you, where it's a high-stake game that you got to put out. You know what I'm saying? But then again, Liverpool are good enough to go and win all these games too, so it might not matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You have a tougher fixture with the Spurs game, the away game.
There's no question our remaining schedule's tougher. No question.
Yeah. The away game is going to be a good dynamic too, because Steven Gerrard against his old team, Liverpool, legendary player at the club, and it's going to be away at Villa. You know what happened there last season, and, you've already played them twice at Anfield and beat them.
Yeah.
And this will be the first time you're going back there since that notorious
7-2
victory.
Look, Gerard's playing 5D chess. The man's going to lose on purpose. It's going to happen.
Damn,
so Liverpool can win the league.
Yeah, oh man. And then they play us last, so they might go, Pep Guardiola prime Barcelona on us.
This will without a doubt be the peak. If Steven Gerrard can pull it off against you guys on the last day of the season, it would just be storybook stuff.
Yeah. Another thing before I go, now you talk about Gerrard, you remind me of something. João Cancelo slipped in the game against Leeds, and we almost conceded because Rodrigo was a bit too slow. If João Cancelo slip was actually costly in the fact that we draw or lose the game, that would have been another epic slip. It would have been
You
talked
won by
about a
4.
lot. Yeah, but if we had conceded, note I said if.
Yeah. You saying the dynamic would
And
have changed?
yeah,
Okay.
no, the slip would have been talked about just like the Gerrard.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.